My name's Zachary Leacox. I'm a personal injury trial lawyer. I grew up in a suburb of Denver, Colorado. Had a great upbringing, played a lot of sports. Soccer, basketball, and snowboarding were kind of the main things I did. Had a real tight group of friends that I'm still friends with, most of them this day, some of which I've known since we were 5 years old. When I was very young, 3, 4 years old, I started skiing. My mother was big into skiing. 7, 8 years old, started skateboarding, and then in 6th grade, I started snowboarding and never went back to skiing. And so all my friends were big into snowboarding. I mean, we would build jumps in our backyard areas, and every single weekend we were in the mountains. When I went into school, I wasn't 100% certain what I was going to do. I knew no matter what I did, law school would be a good education. And then I also was getting the master's in business because I also knew regardless, whatever I do, that's a good education. And so I went into that dual program, kind of interested in both. And then in law school, I enjoyed the thought of helping people. And so it was at that point in my life that I decided, okay, I'm going to choose that path. So I first met Nick about 2007. I'm a little bit older than Nick, and so I was at a law firm doing insurance defense, and Nick was hired after I'd been there for a few years as a younger lawyer. I was with Nick at his first deposition. I was with Nick at his first mediation. I was with Nick at his first trial. And so Nick and I quickly became good friends. In 2009, I left representing insurance companies, went to a plaintiff's personal injury firm. Nick started his own firm, Norden Law. So when he did that, he said, I'd like you to join me. I think we, make a great team. And Nick and I, teamed up. We started Norden Leacox, and it's been great ever since. A lot of lawyers don't go to trial. Trial is very hard. When you're younger, it's very difficult because you don't know how to process it, you don't know how to act. Sometimes you might be too aggressive, and so as you grow and you age, you figure out what battles you need to fight and those that you don't need to fight. You have to take time for yourself. You have to take vacations and you have to exercise, because if you don't, you can't do a job like this. You'll burn out, you'll stress out, you'll become very unhealthy. And so one of the mottos we have at this firm, and we preach it to everyone, is work hard, play hard. I've never left snowboarding. Last winter went to Alaska, did heli skiing there. British Columbia, did heli skiing there. Jackson Hole's a big one, Utah's a big one. Going to Japan, big part of my life, something I love and just kind of recharges me and keeps me going. One of my favorite moments with Nick is we were young, we were playing on a flag football team.
Because I'm sure Zach told you the story, my competitive nature.
That is the story he told.
That is the story he told?
This team we were playing was super serious, video recording the game, they had all these set plays, but we had some really, really good athletes. So Nick does a quarterback sneak, runs it into the end zone, and as he's going in, this guy tackles him.
And I got tackled. And I may have ripped off my shirt and yelled at the guy.
And, I'm very competitive. Nick is ultra competitive, and most good lawyers are competitive. That's what makes us want to win and be successful. It's hilarious because it just represents Nick.
They had to break us apart, almost got in a fight.
And we won, by the way, so we won.
Awesome, man. Got it.
All right.